root trees. Woo! Turn down the music for you guys a little bit. I'm telling you, I cannot get the volume of this right. All right. I'm ready for some root trees. Ready. Hey! Love this game. I love this game too. I've only played it once and I've been thinking about it all week. Been thinking about it all week. I need more games like this. Because I already know as soon as this is over, I'm gonna want more. I don't want more. So good. So good. I'll give it a second before I hop in and start. I'm trying to remember where we left off. I think when we hop in, we just need to like go through the notes super fast and just give ourselves like a refresher because we did a lot last time. But I feel like we had kind of hit a wall, and that's like what kind of where we ended. Yes, must review our research. Yeah, just to go over really quick because we found out a lot. We went down a lot of rabbit holes about these root trees, and and we didn't even use a hint. We didn't use any hint last time, so maybe going over it with some fresh eyes, we can find out where to go next. And then if not, I guess we could use a hint. But this is such an easy game to go down the rabbit holes on. Yeah, seriously. This is like the best kind of game. Honestly. It's like, what do you mean? I just get to go down endless rabbit holes and search a bunch of things and just find and take notes and find things out. I'm like, this is like the best game ever made. Oh yeah, we listened to the songs last time. We had fun with that. You can really go off on branches for a while. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'll go ahead and hop in so we can kind of recap where we were a little bit. So, yeah, this is the main thing we figured out. Okay, so yeah, I feel like we did a lot in here last time. We found a lot about Jim and Diamond, hence the songs, and therefore Clark also. So we kind of... Hey, Civic! Thank you for the bits! So I feel like this was kind of like the big thing we did last time. We did find out about like the crazy like televangelist kind of side of the family tree. Yeah, really the last kind of like starred guy we got to figure out is Clark's mother, I think here is who we need to figure out, and that one's hard. So I don't know, maybe we just need to go through the list of names and maybe just do like a little searchy search, because this is how we get more info, is by filling out the notable root trees. Searchy search. Yeah, do a little searchy search. Because that's the last notable one we kind of need to figure out right now. Because everything else we've got kind of filled in here. Oh, can I add his picture now? Oh my god. Did we figure out who... Oh wait, no, that's James. I don't know that he's in the... Why was I thinking that was the dad? That's what I was thinking. Just kidding. Okay, let's... Yeah, maybe... Yeah. Maybe I'll just go through the list of names and see. We can just like pick some out and figure something out. Okay. Alrighty. We have a lot of notes though. Have a lot of notes. I mean, what are some things of note that we figured out last time? Oh, we found our little red herring. That was fun. Oh yeah, we went down the whole rabbit hole with like Caroline also. Who she's over here somewheres. Yeah, here we go. The red herring literally named red herring. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, let's go lesbians. Yep. We love Caroline. Love Caroline. Hates men a lot. We love her for that. Oh yeah, I feel like this was kind of like one of the last things we did. This found out like the guy Hudson, yeah, created the 5 new flavors of 5 pieces like caviar. What an idiot. What an idiot. Gwen. Oh yeah. So that's the actress over here. Okay. I remember. Oh yeah, and there was like that little postcard with like the free spirits, and these are her sons, but we haven't figured out who's who yet. And I don't even know if this is true. I just guessed based on the picture, like maybe who is the oldest, but just took a guess. But we couldn't find anything, so I don't know if the free spirits is like an actual thing. It's Jim and Diamond and Clark and all these people with the bands and the singings and the songs. Miracle, which is like the crazy religious side of this family. I forgot about how was I saying his name last time? Elias or Elias? I can't remember. Main guy. Main dude. The sons of the actresses were so hard for me to get right. I was stuck on them for a while. Yeah, there's like nothing on them, at least right now. So maybe if we unlock after learning about this person. Yeah, thanks for that, Civic. Usually say. I can't remember what I was. Elias? Is that what I was calling him? I can't remember. I think I went back and forth. Oh, this is the notes we took about the business. Okay, let's do like a little searchy search. I don't want to do a hint just yet. Where's our list of names? Oh, that's not the thing I needed. Oh, it's over here. All of our evidence. Okay, and we went through. Did we find anything about Lauren Roottree? Is that the last one we need to... Did we search anything about her? I don't remember anything about a Lauren. Was that uncrossed off last time? Did I just... Maybe we ran out of time. Yeah, I don't remember a Lauren either. Oh, well, what the hell? Maybe that's the last one we needed to find out about. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember a Lauren either. Okay. So I guess let's make a little tab for her. She's notable. Lauren. Okay. Author Lauren Roottree, a distant relative of the Roottree sisters, is known for her book, A Life Between Wars. Okay. A life between. Here we go. I'm not even gonna feel bad about not being able to type today. I was reorganizing the political section at work today, and I felt that my brain was gonna melt out of my ears. Okay. Please welcome our new delivery people, Elias and Elias. Mention the one that shows up at your door by name, and we'll deliver your Pawnee pizza, and we'll cancel the delivery charge. Can't even talk today. Okay. According to a website about famous authors in the early 1960s, Lauren released a few romance novels under her married name, Lauren Rafferty. That is her. Okay. To little fanfare. Okay. When her publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous family, they insisted she release them under her original name, Lauren Roottree, to take advantage of her family's notoriety. In the selection of diary entries released in 1965, A Life Between Wars. Okay, so this is a book about the family. Spans from the untimely death of her husband in World War II to coping with the post-war world as a young widow and mother, as well as her perspectives on changing times and socialites, all the way through the entry into Vietnam. While the content is not considered particularly relevant to modern audiences, it has found a new life as an exercise in high school English classes to show an evolution in writing style and for a look into life in previous generations. Let's go. The author's branch is fine. Went to Barnes & Noble the other day and had some matcha and coffee. Nice. We don't have a cafe in ours, so. After the success of her diaries, her publisher re-released her romance novels under the name Lauren Roottree. This included, okay, so romance novels, Romance in Court, which gained popularity, followed the re-release up by writing 2 new sequels, creating what fans referred to as Court Jester series. You find no recent details about Lauren, though she is listed as retired. Okay. So, and retired. So that would be her most recent occupation. Okay, so let's do a little search on these books. Okay, so she did the one, A Life Between Wars. All right. It seems you hit the jackpot here. This is a book occasionally taught. Oh my gosh, so much is printing. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is a book occasionally taught in schools. You even find a hardcover edition for students that has a full-page, high-quality pictures in it, a summary of the contents of the book, photos, as well as some particularly relevant entries from the diary have been added. Damn. There's a B&N in the Plaza Arc. Closest cinema is nice. Bree, hi. 15 months. Hell yeah, thank you. Are they still dead? They are, in fact, still dead. Okay. Cool. So okay, damn. A lot of shit printed out. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay, Life Between Wars. Excerpts from the Diaries of a Root Tree. All right. What's this say? Oh, I just wanted to see what it said at the bottom, but captures the evolution in perspective from adolescence to adulthood. Oh, Butler County Times. Okay, so there might be editorial on it. The below are notes and observations you made while skimming through Lauren Roottree's diary pages, A Life Between Wars. Lauren Roottree is on the notable Roottrees list, and your evidence she will be marked on the chart with a star. Yep. The book was published in 1965 and consists of diary entries that stretch from 1940 to 1965. The most important event that much of the diary and Lauren's thoughts revolve around was the loss of her husband, Jacob. Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. This left her to raise her son, Clark, alone. Okay, so that's why he didn't know his papa. Lauren never remarried and only had one child. By skimming the pages of the diary, you glean the following information. She was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Yep, her dad was cinnamon extract. Her mother's family was called the Cosels, but she hardly ever mentions them. Her father, who she always refers to as Pop, was the head lawyer for the Roottree Candy Company, yep, and helped write the legal document called the Clanstead Trust. Yep, like I said, cinnamon extract is her dad. Okay. I don't know if this will be relevant information. It's clear from the context that the root trees have internal shorthand names for the different generations of their family. Lauren uses them often. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Where should we put this? Maybe in here? I don't know. The free spirit. Aha! Aha, 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 aha. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Can I just... Yeah, I can. Actually, I'll type it out. Okay. Internal shorthand. 5 pieces are first gen of kids. Got it. So Lauren's father. Got it, got it, got it. Then Degrassi, the next generation, was Lauren's gen. And then the free spirits, which we learned about. Like Clark's gen. Okay. Got it. Back to the Clancy Trust. Yep. Back to the Cinnamon Extract Trust. All right. Hello? Oh, okay. An entry entitled Complaints from Lauren Roottrie's diary written in 1953. This entry seems to focus specifically on one of Lauren's family members, Gwyn, who is on the notable Roottrie's list. Okay. It seems everyone has something to complain about. Gwyn, as an only child, complained of loneliness. I told her that being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing, but it fell on deaf ears. During the summer where I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot, I hoped she would be the sister I never had and that I'd do the same for her. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in with the 2 of them. What a mess, but she just complained. To her, I was the lucky cousin. She dyed her hair blonde. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna... Don't know if that's gonna come back, but... Now she's off living the glamorous life while I'm stuck here with Clark. I must admit, seeing her everywhere contributes to my unhappiness. Her visage stares at me even now from my coffee table. She gets to be in Starlit and tells tales of how she gallivants around the world, kissing the likes of Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams. She's the first Root Tree woman to be anything other than a housewife, and I am jealous. If I were not a single mother, would I make my own way? Could I make my own way in this world? I don't know if that's going to be useful. I don't know why I went to Caroline. I'm going to go to Gwen. If that's something we can look at, maybe, but I like Degrassi. I did too. I love Degrassi. But I'm off topic. A girl with all the luck in the world was jealous of me, and now, though I have been undoubtedly burdened by terrible tragedy, I am also lucky to be born into a family that can support me for eternity. I can raise a child without worry, unlike countless other widows. If any of them were to hear me complaining, they would rightfully scoff, just like I do at Gwen. Okay, so kind of recognizes her privilege. Damn! Okay, this has got a lot, I guess. An entry titled Dynasty from the diary written in 1958. It focuses on the day her grandfather, Elias, announced he would step down as president of the Root Tree Candy Company and the meeting to determine his successor. I wish I had been a fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers, nobody's got time for candy. So with the next 5 pieces refusing to step up, it came down to us next gens. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family since we still have the Root Tree name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who was volunteered. Instead, it ended up going to Zach. Oh, Zach was next. Okay, I don't know if we had that down somewhere. I'll note it here. Zach... second prez. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he's the firstborn son. Firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Firstborn of the firstborn son. Sounds like a curse or something. It's like firstborn son of the firstborn son. Okay, I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad has always had a very peculiar views when it came to his bloodline. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm the oldest of all of us, but he just laughed. Of course he did. No, thank you. Thank you for the hydration. Sounds like an Iron Maiden album. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, countered back. Maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Damn. Damn, lady. Damn. Okay. Okay. Is that... Yeah, complaints, dynasty. Okay. Damn. Okay, there's a lot in here. Holy shit, you weren't kidding. With the author, opening a lot. Okay. Alright, entitled Sam. From a previous entry, you learned that Elias Roottree had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Lauren writes, "Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two. But I was told, trim their branches from the family tree. So why is Sam special? Nothing adds up, and I'm not the only one to realize." Do we have notes on a Sam? Oh, shit. Do we have notes on a Sam? I feel like my notes are not super organized. I don't think so. Okay, so maybe Sam is going to be relevant. Sam. Okay. Let's see. To be included in family gatherings. Okay. Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwyn's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. At the reception, when I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside farmhands EC and John when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all three are on the books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother, even chimed in. Apparently, when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seems thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider has cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup. Why is Granddad making an exception now? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, is that the, like, there was like an Eli M with he had kind of like in that photo where he has kind of like a, what's it called? I don't know. It's like when they work in a, like the car shop, you know what I mean, with like the patch. Could that have been that Eli? I don't know. Okay. All right, one of the final entries. 16. Auto body shop. Thank you. Mechanic. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you. Jesus. Okay. Clark. Okay, Clark's getting married and in my opinion far too young. He's barely 18 for God's sake, and Danielle isn't much older. But oh, yeah, he's got a lot. Let's Jim and Clark. Okay. Okay. Clark, first wife Danielle. But openly confronting them would make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. What else do you call a group of kids? Oh my God. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? Worked in one briefly as a paint sander. Not my favorite job. Car fixer-upper. That's it. They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Girl, what the fuck? Pop seemed to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart. Swashbuckle My Heart is based on the pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking in the woods after school. I think you'd be proud that Clark and I are carrying on his name. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She even told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. But the free spirits in any other family, they'd all end up on the streets, even Clark. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot to go off of that. Oh, yeah, back up, please. No. Back away. Thank you. I need to see the cover for Swashbuckle My Heart. I know. Okay. So it's this. Some labeled. This is the 5 pieces. Oh, okay. Caption. This picture. Oh my God. Sorry. I cannot think with the fucking music. It's too loud. Okay, that's better. Okay. This picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left. Okay, so that's Pop. That's cinnamon extract. All right. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. designed. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it, and the three of us were all about the same age. We were told only the 5 pieces, which really didn't go over well, to say the least. Eventually, I suppose, to stop the tantrums, they posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. I found out years later that they never even took a second photo. Okay, so well, I guess let's take their photos here. Okay. So maybe this is Eli Jr., the new warehouse he designed. He's standing in the front and looking the most proud of himself. And then this is the other photo. The next generation. Okay. An attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5-piece photo with our generation. For old time's sake, we gathered on the warehouse floor. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one. Okay. But I was outvoted by my brothers. Damn it. Okay, so who's standing on the... They insisted the 4 of us stand together. So we all clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwen. Okay, well, this is the Miracle one with because the fucking tie. Okay, Grandma insisted we include Sam even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I also didn't think it fair Miracle made it in since he's technically a 5-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge even after all these years. Okay. Let's just get everybody's photo here. Ka-choo, ka-chow. Okay. Hey, Rob. Okay, well, damn. So that wasn't who I thought it was. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All right. We got a lot. Let's head back to here for a second. Let's head back to here. Okay. So, well, now we know. Who this is. Murder Tree. I guess she's retired. Just kidding. That's not an occupation, I guess. We do have a photo of her for sure. All right. Correct. Also locked the... Okay. All right. Damn. All right. Work. Let's go. Booyah. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got this wrong though. Because didn't say his name was like Jacob? Yeah. Which we do have a photo of him also from the cover of the book. Was it this? I think it was that. Okay. Sick. Frick yeah. Oh, the music got so quiet, which is fine because... Is the person not going to show up? I guess not. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So we do have beep bop bop bo. We have pictures of these guys now. This was cinnamon extract. And I think this was the one standing all like proud of himself in the center, so I'm gonna guess that's him. She would be the second oldest, so oh no, I can't tell. Although blonde hair, maybe it may. No idea. Miracle. Was that Miracle? I mean, he would be the youngest, so. Okay. I think. Didn't I say something about her mom? Not Caroline. Why do I keep going to Caroline for her? I don't know why. I don't know why I kept going. That's not what I wanted. Why I kept going to... Summer where I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot. Yeah, I had it wrong. Again. I'm gonna keep the picture the same though. And then this would be... I think. Which root tree are we gonna make our mascot from this game? Oh yeah, I don't know. There's no like cute creatures. I don't know. We gotta have a think on that. Who's gonna be the who's gonna be the... Is this Kim then? And then Danielle Franks. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Sick. Okay. I don't think we've confirmed like the order of the siblings though. Coselles. Okay. Oh, well, that's got to be the mom, though. We know that. Okay. Okay. Work. Okay. Okay, we didn't even get through everything to search. We have to look up. Oh, what was the other one too? Like Swashbuckle Earhart. Romance novel by Lauren Roottree. The about the author blurb mentioned she had the inspiration from one of her brothers Clancy's lecture on the Middle Ages. Oh, Swashbuckle My Heart. Thank you. Swashbuckle, one word or two? Oh, was it her? Was that her? No, but was it? Oh. Re-released as X Marks the Spot. Okay. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. According to the back of the book, this is a buried treasure by Lauren Roottree from the author of the Court series. It also says, keep an eye out for Lauren Rootree's next book, revisiting the diary 10 years later. What? What? Revisiting the diary? What on earth? Not me guessing out of print and being out of print. Damn. Okay, this was a version of Lauren Rootree's diary released in 1975. Unlike the original diary, it contains no pictures, but has many new passages that reflect on her thoughts 10 years later. One major event happened between the release that changed Lauren's outlook on certain subjects. The death of Elias. A summary of the fallout has been added to your notes, as well as some other select pages. Damn. Holy shit. Like we could barely get a search in now. Okay. Revisiting the diary. The new diary opens with an explosive incident that happened in the decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. Elias Roottree had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud. Samantha Roottree. Although Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that she retain the rights to run the farm and all decisions related to it. He knifes out them. It was then that the scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 pieces were surprised, but it was quite a shock to everyone else, including Sam. She had been told her parents died. Apparently, Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Okay. Get the notes out. Why did I click away from that? Get the notes out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Patricia, the daughter of a local steel mogul, and Eli Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. She became pregnant, and after the birth, her father refused to let her see Eli Jr. ever again. Her baby Samantha was sent to the ROOTTREES. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as EC. Patricia was married off to a much older man and sent away. That was the end of that, almost. Ew, what the fuck? Vicky turning food tiles into verbs. We ended with the Christiansens last time. Oh, did we? Is that where we ended last time? Shit. It's all coming back. When you search names like this and you find info like that, there it is, yeah. Was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. Okay. Christensen, Steele, both mentioned in the book. Stevie. Okay. Okay, Patricia romance with Eli Jr. equals Sam. Okay. All right. None of the next gens had ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly reappeared, now going by Patsy. Okay, wait, go back. Where was this all? Can I? Patricia. Okay. Let's see. Going by Patsy now. Okay. After Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Eli Jr., and they finally married in their 50s. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Eli Jr. had never taken another lover. Lauren, ever the romantic, quite appreciated this. Okay, wow. All right. No. Let's see. When Patsy and Eli Jr. finally married, Elias decided Sam should have been a root tree in the first place. Even though she was not part of the Clancy Trust, he wanted to include her in family affairs. That was what led to Lauren's initial entry entitled Sam. Okay. Page of additional notes and context from the 10-year anniversary. It's a companion piece to the entry about Sam. Clearly, I did not know her true family history when I wrote this. I didn't even know Sam was a root tree. All of my doubts were ill-founded. She was a fine woman. Had she the chance to grow up with us, Sam might have been the sister figure Gwen never was. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her, and her children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. has been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It has been a long, long time since any real root tree was as excited and interested in the actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has the green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. I've always wanted to say I've taken a lover. Yeah. What I'm most ashamed of is not figuring it all out myself. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes. That'll help us identify her, I'm sure. She doesn't have the thick glasses that Patsy did, of course. Thick glasses. Okay, but I guess that skips a generation. Her children have that covered. Okay, it's hard to explain the look on Pop's face when they read that the farm's operations would pass to Samantha Roottree for as long as she was willing. I got flashbacks to when Zach was made president. Mother reframed it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money after all and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. Ew, damn. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him as confirmed bachelor, and I suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Oh my god, they were roommates. Okay, let's see. EC bachelor. That means and his roommates, Mr. Miller. Happy Bride. Yeah, sure. A bachelor. Okay, I'm not sure Sam will ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. If I were her, I might never forgive them either. But even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problems with us next gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth. Okay, there's like a lot of names dropped here. I gotta refresh who the fuck Ernie is again. And I still gotta go put in there that Zach was the second president. I forgot. Okay. So many freaking names. So many freaking names. Okay. Actually, let me pop over there right now before I forget, because I feel we're gonna go down like several rabbit holes. Okay. Do I even know? Oh, maybe I don't even know where these people are. Well, shit. Okay, well, okay, so we know Patricia. Love that went from saxophone music to circus music. Patricia. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay, maybe I don't know actually. Okay, so maybe I need to hold off. I gotta remember who the fuck Ernie was again. I know there's an Ernie in here somewhere. Firstborn son of the firstborn son. Oh, that's right. That's right. Firstborn son. Oh, wait. But this could have been a daughter. Oh, yeah, must be. Because they had kids, so I guess. Okay, so you're the firstborn son of the firstborn son. It was Zach without an H, right? How does he have a different last name? I'm confused. I don't know. Okay. I'm confused. Okay. Whatever. We're going to leave it there for now. And second prez. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Clark. God damn it. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to open the notes. Clark. Okay. Reading this back, I get deja vu. As I write this addendum, Clark's gotten married again. No root tree has ever remarried. Sure, I lost Jacob and Gwen divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second. What? Wild Bill daddy to first son? Question mark? Oh, no. Okay, well, maybe they got divorced. Okay. Wild Bill daddy. Seeing what he gets up to in Starlet. We gotta search up Starlet. The lore. Yeah, the lore is crazy. Okay. But neither of them took a second husband. Who's she talking about again? Gwen divorced Wild Bill, but neither of us took a second husband. Okay. With the way the world is moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in this family would remarry. I just wish it wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped more than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Are these all her siblings? Okay, go back. Eli C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could. Eli's marriage seems fine, and Jim's marriage seems solid as a rock, pun intended. Who knows what causes these things? Okay. I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out on the band. Without her, he'd be the third wheel, and I imagine they wouldn't last long as a trio. But still, I don't think a marriage on such a shaky foundation like that can last, and Lord knows I was right last time. Okay, so is Jane the second one? I think maybe I had it backward. Maybe I had it right. I don't know. Where are we? So maybe this is Jane. He married too many times. Too many freaking deaky times. Kim maybe? I can't remember. Although it did not confirm this well, it wouldn't confirm the combo, I guess, because I had it in the wrong spot. But okay. Anywho, okay, going back to the lore. Jesus Christ. The lore. Okay. It's not a companion piece to any specific entry, but addresses feedback. The biggest complaint I get after publishing my diary was how many similar names there are. Yeah, and I get it. There are 4 Elis, for Pete's sake. But that's how it is. Someone would say I saw Eli in town and I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. That's why they became Uncle Junior or Miracles Eli or Eli C. Oh my god. I'll put this under Eli. Or Elias. The Elis. Uncle Junior. Miracles. Eli C. Our family names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using the names of each generation to honor those in the last. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So you see where my pop's name came from. Cinnamon extract. The names, yeah. They should have called this game Elias to the 10th power. One thing that's always been consistent in our family, though, is that anytime someone's a junior... How has the music gotten louder when I turned the music down? Game, are you listening to me? Shut up. Okay. Okay. Always been consistent in our family, though, is that anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. Okay. Okay. That helps. Okay. Actually, hold on. Can I copy paste? Is that a thing I can do in this game? Name lore. Okay. Save notes. And then anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. That goes for Miracle, Eli, or even Clancy. With the women, however, it all goes out the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Caroline, who was Elias's mother. Women's names tend to get all mixed up as the generations went on. Okay. I guess that's because there's no female equivalent of junior. That clue is so huge. Oh. It gets louder anytime you say Elias. Okay. I guess it's alright. So if you're reading my diary and confused, you're not alone. Even the government had problems. I remember once receiving certified mail for an Edward Clancy root tree. I had to break the news that they got my father's name backwards. Okay. Wait, which clue is so huge? The junior one or the women's names? Okay, we'll go back and check our work though, because I know we have some of these locked in, I feel like. So The junior one. Okay, cool. All right, we'll go back and double check. I think we have Miracle already locked in, but we'll check on the other two to see if we have them in the right spot. Okay, this is a fun bonus. It also helps sort out so many of the freaking Eliases. Yeah, that's true. Okay, apparently this is the first thing she could find that she ever wrote. She knows it was for a school assignment about anger, and she believes, based on the teacher's name, she must have been in the 3rd grade. She doesn't exactly remember the events spelled out here, but she does remember getting in trouble. I got so angry when I met a new girl who I do not like. She was dirty and did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked home in town, and she hugged him. When I told her he was my Pop, she pushed me. I got angry and yelled at her, and Pop said to treat her nice. Then she said your Pop is my dad. She screamed it loud in my ear. She was lying to me, and lying is not a nice thing. So I pushed her too. Then I got in trouble. Then Pop took her away. He told me, don't worry, I'm glad she's gone. What? What? Where do we even put this? Where do we even put this drop? Okay. Cinnamon extract had another baby? Question. Dirty girl. No, I don't like writing that. Girl in pretty dress. I didn't like that at all. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right. Okay. Okay, let's go back and make sure we have the confirmed like juniors. Yeah, we for sure got Miracle. That's right. Who are the other two? Eli or even Clancy. Okay, so this has got to be Clancy. Clancy Jr., Cinnamon Extract Jr. And then I don't know if we're gonna know exactly. I know they're all grouped together in this picture here. Hello? Okay. So just, I mean, if I were to like take a guess, maybe him? Elias forever. Oh, that's right. I didn't even add in these ones yet. Okay. I know we have like a Miracle guy there. Also didn't think Fair Miracle made it in since he's technically a 5-piece. Yeah. Ah. I can't put that in yet. Okay, that's fine. Fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna take a stab at the picture here. Maybe. And then who we had? Eli? So it's gotta be him, right? I think. And then this seems wrong. But I don't know. I do not know. I don't know if that's correct, but we're gonna put her in there. Okay. Maybe? I don't know. We don't have anything going on here. I feel like we couldn't find anything on her. Oh, we should find out. Maybe we could find out her husband's name also. Okay. And then who are the fuck were the okay. There's Uncle Junior. And Eli C. There's too many names. I don't know who the fuck her other brothers are. What names do we have left? That's not where I needed to go. Put that away. Oh my god. It doesn't take them out either, too. I feel like it should. It should. I know there's like an Eli C and a... What was the other one she mentioned? Oh, maybe... damn. Clancy or Edward? Eli C and Edward, maybe? But I don't know what order. Oh, but this doesn't say a letter. This is just an Eli. Fuck. Why is there so many of them? God damn. Eli M. Eli M. Eli M. Oh, wait. How is it? Wait. Ah, I'm so confused. This is not. This is Eli Jr., firstborn son. So this is a daughter. We don't know yet. Who have we not put in there? Christina. It's not Samantha. Jesus Christ. I don't fucking know. He wasn't the second president. Zach was. Now I don't know where Zach goes. Oh. Wait, but then how are these? You know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there. I fear that I shouldn't have been just like plopping in stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's go back. We haven't. There's still so much. There's still so much we did not search. There were. Oh, I wanted to search the periodicals because there was. What's it called? Starlit. Starlit. With start first here. Aha. Okay. Gwen Roottree was often in Starlit. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce in 1958 from Wild Bill Williams. The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she also announced she was pregnant again. Other mention that the rumor is Wild Bill had multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. Sorry, I forgot to turn that on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Also, an interview from earlier in mid-1957 where she was asked about her last name. She answered, "The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottree has power. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. But Wild, combined with alliteration Williams, is incredibly memorable." Is your drink caffeine based? It's just water. Why do you ask? Although we've relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottree for the last name, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honor both our family names for the next generation. Okay. Got it. All right. So, Cornwall? Was that her husband's last name then, maybe? And that's why she didn't take it? Maybe. We don't know. Okay, stories and gossip about who he's seen with in public. Blondes mostly. 3 specific passages stand out. The first mentions one of his roles was under his real name, Walter Forsythe. Walter Forsythe. Second is in an interview, although he doesn't mention her by name, you determine from the context he's talking about Gwyn Roottree. An apology to all the ladies. I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it, that son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently, the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife. But even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only have eyes for her. Okay. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwyn was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. An American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwyn arguing in public while she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after Gwyn announced she was divorcing Wild Bill, and also that she was pregnant again, giving this rumor more credibility. Okay. Interesting. So something we can look up. You find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken. Okay. Walter Forsythe is listed in the cast of a movie called Gal in the Gang, which was directed by... What the fuck is that name? Directed by Bruce Throckmorton. It appears to be a low-budget comedy, but there's no other information about it anywhere else online. Okay. I know it said there's no more information, but I'm just... Okay. Damn. Bruce Throckmorton. Prolific movie director who released a movie every year from the mid-1960s until his death on set in 1993. Damn. Most of his movies could be described as camp, especially those from the early 1970s, though you notice some critics seem to take offense with that characterization. One of his signature flourishes was to include a silly message or two after a movie's credits ended. Most of these have been cut from the home video releases of his titles, so fans of his work have been trying to track down film prints and catalog them all. As fascinating as this is, it doesn't seem related to the Rootttrees. Okay, I'm glad that they included it in there, though, so... Okay. It's mentioned a Cornwall, so I just wanted to check. Okay. I feel like there was some other stuff that we could go down also. I wonder if like... Nope. Okay. Cool. Okay. Just thought. When we don't know who Easy is, the Bachelor, or Mr. Miller, that's not gonna really help us, I don't think. Our own version of the Marvel post-credit scene. Okay. So we do know alliteration. Robert and Ronald. Okay, well, I'll just put one for each. And then that way. Okay. So we do know. And then, so. Wait, what the fuck was his name? Forsyth? Walter. Walter Forsyth. There we go. Okay. And we don't know if that's right yet necessarily, but I guess we could search. Okay, no. Okay, cool. No worries. Okay. All right. Now what do we got? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else can we search? Well, we do have that lore about him having the dad having another baby, but we don't know anything about that. Okay, so since we don't know, we're just gonna keep them there just to keep the names off of the list, though. Well, Fwick. Okay, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I'm just gonna... There were some that had, like, a lot of frickin'... Okay, some... Okay. Where's the one that had, like, 16? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait. So that's the... so would they be included on the family tree, though? Seems okay now, though. What happened? Seems okay now, though? What does? I don't see... Was something going on with the stream? I got my new cable, but I couldn't get it plugged in today. It's slightly short, so I need to readjust something, but... Oh, just a tiny buffer. Okay. I didn't see it. I don't know why. It's like on neither little chat here do I see if you mentioned something earlier. I'm sorry. I never know if it's my PC or the stream. That's very true. It did drop a few frames, so it might be me. Okay, there was something about... It's like... Oh, wait, no. Grandma insisted we include Sam, even if we didn't want to. Sam, jet black hair. That's what I was looking for. Okay. And, oh, she owns the farm? Right? Farmer? She inherits the farm, so I don't know if that's technically her title or... okay. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. Okay. Ernie Jr. So Ernie husband? No. Wait, how did his name go away? What the fuck is happening? What? What the what? What the hell? What the hell? I'm so confused. She's got to be the first child of them. Could they go pregnant? But then. Am I understanding it wrong? Okay. Became pregnant at 16. Okay. Known as EC. Patricia's married off to an older man. They finally married in their 50s, so they wouldn't have been able to have another baby, right? So yes. I am confused. I'm confused then. Then who's the other child? No, that's a geriatric. Yeah, I'm so confused. Did I spell that wrong? And had another bit. Yeah, I'm confused. Christians. Oh, I can't spell this. No? Okay. No. I'm so confused. I am confused. Okay. Patch. Okay. Then in mid-20s, the letters written to marry to an older man of no notable status. A daughter leading to... The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin. If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate and we're sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin? She deserves not the life he has been sentenced to. Can't stand to be apart from you both. Someday I shall return to you, and I pray that he has not corrupted her to know his sins. I swear that on a joyous day, with all of the strength I can muster, I will fight for our child's freedom. Okay. Okay. Twisted twin. If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin. Your brother's twisted twin. Twisted Twin sounds like a dark romance novel with black roses and thorns on the cover. It does. Your brother's twisted twin. What? I am more confused. Is that EC? Twisted Twin? Under a wicked relative. It's like something's from the start. Okay. Wait, no, go back. Huh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I am so much more confused. Okay. Are there any pics with identical looking characters that we can point to as possible twins? We can kind of go through all the... I mean, these two kind of look alike. For one. Although, I mean, all these white dudes look the same to me for the most part. But this is like the next gen, so this wouldn't. But it'd be your brother, so his brother, which is one of these two guys. And a twisted twin? That doesn't make any sense. You're on the right train of thought. It's a wild curveball. What the fuck? What? Okay. I feel like it's got, well, no, because this is like probably not the right like generation also. Yeah, I don't know that this would be the right generation, but like these two kind of look similar, and that's about what I got. I have no idea. And this is not the right generation either, so. Okay. And this makes zero sense to me. Also. Maybe reread that section of the book about the twisted twin. Okay. Okay. The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin, quote, quote, that seems to evoke imagery from classic literature. Twisted twin. Like a Jekyll and Hyde? If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate, and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin. There's language in there that could be a hint. Okay. Is there something about like the twisted twin in the classic literature? It's like something from the start of a children's fable. There's a lot of like fairy tale, classic literature, fables. Let's pray her fable. Yeah, there's a lot of. Classic literature. All I can think of is like Jekyll and Hyde. This is gonna bring up nothing, but yeah, no idea. Okay. It's gotta be about the books. It makes me think of Cinderella. The person she stayed with sounds like an uncle. Could this maybe be an allegory for something or someone? Well, we know she goes to live with the like EC and Mr. Miller. Trying so hard to be vague and not backseat gaming. Why is it dropping frames? Come on. Seriously, is it still? Come on. Figure yourself out. Okay. Back in 480p maybe, and hopefully that helps. Okay. The life of labor under wicked relative is what made me think of Cinderella, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Local farmhand known as EC. EC. Because it's like the, yeah. Okay, yeah, we know she goes to live with an EC, but and the twisted twin and the whole like makes it like makes it seem like she doesn't agree with something that they're doing. EC Elias C root tree? Maybe? But just a local farmhand, which makes it seem like unrelated, but why would she say twisted twin? Confirmed bachelor. That's why he kept us from there. That's got to be like the whole like the easier for Elias, I'm guessing. Yeah, maybe. And maybe this is what's twisted about him, that he's totally gay. He's like confirmed bachelor, right? But that's probably not going to bring up anything if we search. I doubt. Witchcraft? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we knew that wasn't going to bring up anything. Okay. The witchcraft. Gotcha. And I'm still confused about this. This can't be right then. And then if she had this many kids, this can't be right. Unless somebody's lying about something. Yep, you got it. Oh, like he's lying about something. He's lying. He be lying. Dudes be lying. Damn. Okay. Well, what's he lying about? Ah. We probably need more information though. It's the gay agenda. It's the gay agenda. Okay. I'm still confused. Okay, maybe we just gotta go down another line or something for a little bit. I don't know if that was right. I just threw it in there. The chat is so delayed. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, just confirm what I got right. Was it that he's lying about something? Because this makes no sense. So is he lying? Uncle Junior? Or that EC and Mr. Miller are gay? Because, like, yeah. Oh wait, I'll stop talking for a second. I'll wait, so that way it helps with the delay. It doesn't look that delayed on my end. Okay, I'll just wait for your confirmation on whichever it was. And how is this not confirmed? The Twisted Twin is wicked because it's the MLM. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Got it. Noted. Okay. But then why would she refer to him as a twin? Just because it looks like... he looks like him a little bit? But this part is still confusing to me. Like, this can't be accurate then, unless he's lying. Okay, is there anything else that I've discovered on my own that we haven't really... Because I can't search these people. So it's not gonna like lead, like, you know, it's not gonna lead me down anything. Like I can't just be like, Mr. Miller. Yeah. That brings up nothing. So I can't really like. Maybe I need a hint. I was gonna try and confirm more down here to maybe lock in. I'm surprised this did not lock in. Huh. Which the picture's gotta be right. I think, right? Maybe the picture's not right. Maybe it's the other one. Got it. Okay. 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 All right. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Booyah.
You're listening to WRTG. It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl ROOTTREES' belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the ROOTTREE family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Got it. Okay, well, shit. Okay. I had the wrong photo. Okay, so that means the other one is him. Got it. Noted. All right. Oh, I didn't get the daughters? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We can change it later. Okay, let's do a search. Oh, what's it yelling at me for? Ah. Oh, the new development. Okay, that's right. Okay, so let's search WRTD. Okay. WRTD News is your local investigative jazz radio station. During their news segments at 45 minutes on the hour, they have been talking about the plane crash. This most recent hour, they also talked about a picture taken from Carl's office after the plane crash and promised an interview online with a psychologist. During the interview, it is revealed that there wasn't a break-in. Instead, someone with a key to the office took the picture after discovering the pipes burst due to the recent storm. This means it was likely someone close to the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, also goes on to posit the culprit had an alternate agenda. Well, if it's the picture we got, then it's the person kind of working with us, I think. Specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say that they have it in their possession. A comment below the article says, "Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the ROOTTREE curse being a real, true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered and the picture had evidence on it." Huh. I mean, yeah, this is the photo. Do they investigate jazz? I think it's the music we're listening to. It's it's jazz you can investigate mysteries too. Do a little mystery. A little mystery. Okay. Well, this is the photo. Interesting. So it's got evidence. Maybe. Okay. Huh. Okay. And also the ROOTTREE curse. Did we look that up? Was that it? ROOTTREE conspiracies, yeah. Okay. There's a long, rambly conspiracy website. Conspiracy! With a very small, very red text on black background that says that the ROOTTREES are cursed. It has been very recently updated with the following. Important update with Carl and Brenda and their girls that make 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the ROOTTREE company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982, but nobody was arrested. Then Ernie Madsen Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now, just this week, Carl died in a plane crash. Okay, well, now we have the order, for sure, of the presidents. Okay, so we got, okay, so Prez in order. Obviously, oops. Obviously, we have Elias, Zach, Guy, Ernie Madsen Jr., and then Carl. Cool. I can picture this website so clearly. Okay. Okay, there's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates a Mayan ruby skull, a secret message meant to subliminally scare people away. Wow. The post before that has a link to a site that talks about how Earth has 4-corner simultaneous 4-day... Earth has 4-corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes. Okay. The author of this site seems to agree. I have no idea what that means. An entry from a few months ago also claims that the owner of the site received an email from Chris Raff75 at prodigy.us asking him to take down his site with faked proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof looks quite credible, he knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. Okay. Interesting. The first entry is from 1996 and has a blurry picture of the Root Tree Candy Company factory, seemingly taken by the website's author from behind a fence and through some trees. It seems that Operation RT-29 is real. I witnessed a helicopter land on February 29th, 1996. The website footer says all images and ideas by Thomas Overwood. Okay. Thomas Overwood. We have an email. Can we just email? Can we just email Chris Rafferty? Okay. Thomas Overwood seems to have a few different sites about mysterious deaths and curses. In addition to the Root Tree Curse website, you also find one about the truth behind Spirit Cola, which claims that Spirit really stands for Satan's plague is returning in 2000. And that in the year 2000, anyone who has drunk Spirit Cola will die. Another website is Stock Markets and the Devil's Numbers, which claims that if you multiply any stock's price by 666, then also multiply the current year by that same stock's price, then add those two numbers together and divide the entire total by the stock price, and finally subtract the current year, you'll always end up with 666. Oh, that's good. Okay. That was funny. Okay. Got it. Okay, so interesting. There's a curse. Okay. I don't think we've looked up. What? He was a president of the company. He doesn't even get a website or like a article or all right. Whatever. Maybe in the Oh. Okay, just kidding. Here we go. Due to heart illness, Ernie Jr. stepping down as president of Root Tree at the start of the second quarter 1996. His second cousin, Carl, president, sister of Root, and former Watchman of the Year, will take over, which means I had that order right. Yay. Okay. It has been 13 years since Ernie was forced to step into the role of president unexpectedly. Back then, not much was known about the man other than his full name. In the years since, he has taken on a bit of a reputation as a real-life Wonka. He was known as a bit eccentric and reclusive, opting to simply be called Ernie Jr. Okay. And to forego the typical luxuries of the average fruit tree. But in our estimation, he has been a shrewd businessman with an eye for sweets. Ernie Jr. has led Root Tree to record profits by developing new products, including the ever-popular Maple Crisps, and by spearheading the formation of Root with his cousin in 1982 after learning Brenda Root Tree's power in the fashion community. Okay, do I have him on the tree anywhere? Where did he... Oh, that's Morden. That's the wrong M. Wrong M name. Madsen. I thought I had some Madsens in here. Maybe I don't. And if it was a cousin, he's got to be like on this line somewhere, right? Oh, maybe I don't have him on here anywhere. Okay. What the heckin'? Okay. Herm. Herm. Oh, I have Guy wrong. Okay. I think I was just taking a stab. I don't know where I got this. Maybe this is Guy. Maybe he belongs over here. No idea. Taking stabs in the dark. Would be interesting to see if Spirit Cola sales went up or down that year. Maybe. And then I don't know where to put Zach also. So kind of. Okay. Well, that was pretty good. Okay. Okay, we got a little something. Is there anything else from that? Oh, go back. Go back. Oh. I think we looked up Guy already. Maybe. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't look him up here. I need to look up the people in here more too, not just on the spider search. Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister, are no strangers to the public when it comes to Root Tree snacks. They both appeared in the company's advertisements as children during the Boys and Girls Agree era. Okay. Who would have known that one of those two adorable redheads? Guy credits his mother and father, Angie. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I changed it. Where was Guy? Oh no. Patricia? Where was Guy? I changed the name. Oh, frick. Who did I change it to? Damn. Damn it. I had a whole thing with Guy. It wasn't Sam. Wasn't Lauren. Wasn't Red. A Fwick. Alright, well. But then where's the guy stuff? I don't see any guy stuff in here now. Oh, the crash. That was it. Well, damn. Alright. Well, frick. Alright, we'll put it in the business then. Alright. Current president. Guy credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher. Okay. Oh, decided to take an early retirement to focus on traveling the world with his wife. Zach was quoted as saying, "Now that our daughters have started families of their own, Clara and I plan to reflect on a life well lived." Okay, names. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can confirm like a little bit of that section then. Okay. Okay. Well, we know Hudson. That's confirmed at least. So, well. So the Hudson's got to go down here. Okay. So then we got. Okay. Go back. Okay. Then we have a Clara. His mother and father, Angie and Christopher. So that is not Samantha. Angelica? Okay, we gotta take this off though. Oh shit! No. Ah, why did I do that? No, you go back. There we go. Okay. And not a farmer. We don't know yet. That's gotta be right? Then what? Something is going on with this side of the family tree. Something's going on. Something is going on. And they're redheads. So it's twins. But then also, wait, what? So that can't be right. No, that can still be right. That can still be right. They could be lesbians. Is there only one Hudson left, maybe? But then there's no more Hudsons. I'm so confused. Twins, redheads? Right? No, that's not what right. Twin sister. One of those two adorable redheads. Guy credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher, with providing his fiery due. Gwendolyn. Wait, okay, so Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie. Okay. Not the president. Unknown. Is that right? Something is not adding up. And how do we have Mordens over here? And then there's... I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm so confused. And there's no more Hudsons. Unless they took different names? No. What? No. No. Huh. Okay, great. What is going on over here? Something is weird. I have something wrong, clearly. And last time I was, well, I didn't do any profession, so I guess that's why I wouldn't confirm it yet, huh? Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm confused. I'm also confused, yeah. It's a mystery. It is indeed a mystery. Huh. Okay. Is there anything we haven't really explored then? Okay. Maybe I gotta go for a hint. Some people out there claim that the root trees are changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals. This was done in cooperation with bad actors from an unknown government. They claim that due to a loophole in the calendar, it is possible to get away with nearly any crime on a leap day, so as long as it isn't discovered until after the day is over. And that every 4 years on a leap year, the Root Tree Company hosts a meeting with foreign agents to conspire to poison our children. Their proof is that Root Tree candies contain polyglycerol, and an ingredient of the candy that wasn't there when it was first released. They claim it is added in an attempt to addict people and eventually induce mind control. The website claims to sell pills that counteract this effect for children that have already eaten root tree candy in the past. You do an additional search for that, and it seems to be an emulsifier in chocolates approved by the FDA and widely used. Okay, well, fucking sending me down dead ends. Son of a bitch. Leap day crimes. Hey, Greg, did you hear about this? Oh, you're fine. I was trying to lock in Guy and Bonnie. But something like, and we confirmed like his parents' names are Angie and Christopher. This was the only thing close to Angie, which might not be correct, or maybe she goes by a different name or something. Which is possible. But then also why she got a different last name. I'm very confused. And then, because it's just not, it's a bit. I'm very confused by this branch of the family tree. Very, very confused. Because this would have to be a root tree. In theory. And who do we not have? Let's see. Candy? And this section is probably the hardest. Okay. Okay, so what I'm hearing is I should probably just move on to a different section. And it's not this section, because I haven't gotten anything in this section. Unless I got their pictures mixed up, maybe. No idea. Thank you. Allergies, probably. It's always allergies. I get them bad. Oh, I don't know. I'm switching it back though. I don't know. This one seems the hardest. I've not been able to find anything about these two root trees, really. Like when I search them, nothing comes up. Man, like nothing. I know I already searched that one because yeah, I can just try to confirm more things, I suppose. I don't know the order of her siblings though, besides Clancy Jr. because yeah. Oh, oops. I keep thinking that's the search. Nothing. Cool, thank you. There is a lead in the root tree curse page you haven't searched. You even joked about it. Oh no. I joked about it. The Mayan ruby skull? Or the four corner simulates 4 daytime cubes? I love the copy paste feature on here. Thank you very much. Symbol of death. The alleged proof is a blurry photo of a reddish shape that is supposedly a cave painting from South America. According to legend, discovered beneath the painting were bones from hundreds of different people and animals. Jesus Christ. Oh, Chris Raff? Oh. Oh. Got it. Well, there's some info on this. Okay. Civic was like, oh, the obvious one? And I'm like, Mayan ruby skull? Oh, like emailing? Like emailing? Like emailing? That's what I joked about. I was like, what did I joke about with that? Emailing? Can I email him? I don't know. I don't know how do I email on this? Oh! The email, so how do we just email it? Whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's read this first. Okay, you find a simple page called The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1997. On the Thank you, Civic, for, well, one, thank you for the hint, but also thank you, Civic, for correctly pointing out what I the actual clue instead of me like Mayan ruby skull. Okay, below a bunch of gifts that say under construction, there are a few art pieces. The first is a painting caption, me and my fiance, Lulu? A painting I did for my first year of college that I plan to give her when we get married in May. Go Tartans. Okay. There's an old collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The accompanying artist statement says, we had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose. So I had to get creative and use only my third cousins. Okay, so this is child of got it. Okay. This includes Davy, he swims for Yukon, and Bethany's yearbook picture, she's Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie, who's an only child. And we know third cousins share the same great-grandfather? Great-grandparents, right? I'll have to double check. Chris's artwork has been added to your evidence, but the cousins' photos will need to be unscrambled before you can use them. You've downloaded a new application, Pixpop, to edit the photos. Okay, let me get the names down right quick. I know the Chris stuff is in here. Okay. Art of Rafferty. The typos are funny. Okay, so we got a Chris Raff. Fiance Lulu. Okay, and then let's see what names. Okay, so many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures. Okay, so he was looking for direct cousins, wasn't allowed to use the ROOTTREE girls, so I had to get creative and use only my third cousins, which means share. I'll confirm, but shares the same great grandparents, I think. Me and Hedge, Civic and Hedge on the case. Honestly, that sounds like a buddy cop show. Okay, third cousins. We have Davy, and Bethany. Siblings. And Stephanie, only child. Okay. I'll confirm what third cousins are, but I think I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, let's take a look at this first. So these are the scrambled. Okay. Yep. Okay, so that I can do. And then Chris Rafferty in reference to self-portrait of me and my fiance Lulu. Okay. And where is our... I forgot. Where's our definitions of that? I forget. Where it's gonna tell me. Aha! Third cousins. People that share the same great-great-grandparents, but not the same great-grandparents. Okay, so great-great-grandparents. So if he's cousins here... So great-grandparents would be here. Great-great-parents. Okay, so they're truly just... Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Civic does sound like a 70s cop name now that I think of it. Yeah. Would watch We Need a Theme song. Yeah. Like Starsky and Hutch. Yeah. Civic and Hedge. Okay. Got it. Okay. So this is... Where are you at? This is you. This is you. We're gonna make a guess. Lulu is Louisa? Okay. And then, I guess, photographer, maybe? No. Just kidding. Artist? I don't know. Okay. The best free photo editor. Okay. What do I... Oh. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay. Or left or right click. Okay. That's a little bit better than the wheel right now, because... Okay. Aye. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, what the heck? It's got a secret. It's got the secret. Did chew to my... Okay. I guess let's... We'll do all the pictures and then we'll take a look at the... everything all together, because there's clearly, or at least there was a message in one for sure. Ooh, no, go back. Okay. Got it. Right? What? Is that... Do I have some... Oh. It looked like it was good. D chu to my. Okay, this one doesn't have anything though. Just a middle school. Okay, close. And cousin slide. Oh. Slide the photo back into shape. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, complicated. Oh. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Oh. How do I get it to... Oh, God. And then the whole thing moves with it. Love that for me. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I don't like these. Ah! Why ya? Why you do these? Oh. This one is the most complicated one. Okay, got it. Yes. How do I... There. Oh. Okay. This one's hard. What? The rubber duck was like, girl, you're struggling. Hey, and you know what? Thank you. And you know what, rubber duck? Thank you. Mascot. Mascot. That's hard. That's a hard one. Damn. Okay, let's go look at the pictures. Okay. Okay. You've reassembled this one first. Okay. For more information about this photo, inspect Chris's art project. Okay. There's no other writing on any of the other ones. We'll bring a rubber duck whenever he gets stuck in any game. Yeah. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make solving puzzles so much fun. Okay. Inspect Chris's art project. Okay. Oh. Bifurcation. Catchin. D chu to my. I did sing it. Rubber ducky, you're the one. I don't know all the words. Is it you make bath time so much fun? I don't know the rest of the song. Dichotomy. Oh my god. Yes. Uh-huh. Yep. Got it. It's late. Okay, but to be fair, I don't know what. But then that one's got the question marks. Is it like bifurcation dichotomy? Is that even a word? I'm looking it up. It is indeed a word. I at least know dichotomy is a word, all right? Okay, the division of something into two branches or parts. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's a whole theory. Damn. A mathematical study of how the structure of solutions to equations change when parameters are altered. All of it, hurts my brain. Okay. Okay, so we have dichotomy, which is like a contrast between things, a division of things. And then bifurcation, which is the division of something into two branches or parts. Okay, so they are kind of meaning the same thing. They kind of mean the same thing. I mean, two things in opposition and then division. Or it's like a question, like dichotomy, question, and then answer, bifurcation. Right? Because that one has a very clear like period at the end of the sentence. Okay, so this branches into two equal parts, but she's a twin. There's twins, right? Oh no, not twins, but they are siblings. They're both like it's okay. Okay, so dichotomy is a contrast between two things. So it's like you're drawing a clear distinction between something like War and Peace. Right? Bifurcation, I'm trying to think of like the difference between these two words. Okay. Splitting or cutting in two. So it's like the act of dividing something. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I think I was wrong with the twins thing. Maybe I think they're just Davy and Bethany are siblings, and then Stephanie is an only child. I was thinking twins, but okay. Bethany's yearbook picture, so still thinking about basket case and the conjoined twin thing. Fair enough. Okay. Dichotomy is specifically on Bethany. But we don't see the Right? I don't see bifurcation anywhere. It's only on this bit. Okay, so if we study the photo, it's like Bethany is kind of most clearly here, and she's like kind of fading. And we kind of got like the, you know, her brother, older brother peeking through on her here, and then Stephanie, the only child, is in the middle of them. I didn't know we were gonna have to do like fucking art theory in this. Okay. Okay. And Stephanie does have, I think, a clue, possibly, is the glasses on Stephanie. Because we know... There was the whole thing about... She doesn't have the thick glasses. Patsy did, of course. But jet black hair and green eyes, so maybe she's related. Can't really confirm if that's green. Oh. I can't really confirm if that's green eyes, I guess, but... Every type of art and media is represented in this game, yeah. Okay. And why is she fading away? Okay, but we know they're third cousins, so the only thing that they have in common are great-grandparents. And they're gonna be kind of like on this line somewhere, because... and we know Stephanie's an only child. Let's just see where the last names lie when we look up, like... A Davy. David Kellogg III, David Kellogg IV. So Bethany Kellogg? Okay. And we don't have a fucking Kellogg's anywhere. We have no Kellogg cereal. Okay. And then Stephanie. Cattrall. We don't even have Kim Cattrall on our... Okay. Stephanie. Okay. Bad jokes. Okay, so... No cereal. Okay. Okay, so they can't be in here. So it can't be, these two cannot be the siblings. Because they have to share great-great-grandparents, and that's it. So the only other place for siblings are like over here and over here. But why would they have another last name unless I have Guy Hudson in the wrong spot again? But that doesn't make sense because Christopher Hudson is the father here, so this has to be Guy Hudson. I hate to leave, but I gotta get up early in the morning. Good luck, team. Ah! Good night, Hedge. Okay, well, maybe let's just lock in and see if maybe I can get something right, maybe. We'll just test it out, and it'll be fine. Oh, I didn't snapshot the pictures. Hold on. And he's got red hair. Okay. I didn't realize. Okay. Okay. So. methinks. But the last name makes no sense. We know Davy, but how is there like a third and a fourth and we don't have... Oi, I'm confused. So that doesn't make any sense, though. And then we have an only child, which could be down here, I guess? But that doesn't really kind of line up with... I'm gonna guess it's one of these down here, maybe. Which, what was the last name we had? Cattrall. Sam Cattrall. Interesting. EC. Could C be a Cattrall of some sort? No, because there'd be more. Okay, can I search these people? Okay. Interesting. No. When you search for Yukon, you find out that it's the University of Connecticut and that Davy Kellogg IV is on their swim team, the Huskies. He also came in. Okay, so that is Davy Kellogg IV. Why Kellogg? Unless it's like, oh, he can't be in here. And then who's the third? I'm so confused. And then where's the second? Or the first? The jazzy music makes so much more sense now that we know we're listening to radio. Yeah, it's investigative. Investigative jazz. A student? A student? Oh, we don't know. K through 12. Oh. Okay. I keep thinking that's the search. Okay. Is that... Okay, no. That's like the art piece, maybe? I don't know. Okay. I don't even know if that was the right spelling for that, to be honest. 2 T's, 2 L's. Okay. Yeah. Frick. Okay. Well. Okay, now what do we do? Artist, I guess, maybe? Maybe not. Just trying to lock in what is Oh, but it seems like maybe student. I don't know if it's cup. Gang, gang. Who'd we get? Yes, yes. Okay, why are they Kellogg's? I'm so confused. Okay, got Lulu. Yes. Okay. Oh, shit.
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it. But I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed. I'm a root tree.
Dun, dun, dun.
I assure you I
kinda
have a
guessed that
reasonable
already.
explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of. If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more, in person. I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Oh, this is the... Yep. Oh, we got the phone call. Okay. They claimed they were a root tree. Okay. So we confirmed pretty much this entire line, except we got... I guess since... Do we have to do student, like K through 12? Truly fill it in? Probably. Oh, I don't know if we have a picture of her. No idea. Okay. Okay. And then we locked in these two. This just makes me more freaking confused. Is there any other Hudsons that we're missing here that we haven't? Okay. So these have to be Hudson and Hudson, right? Something fucking weird is going on with this side of the family. I'm telling you right the fuck now. Through the trees. You root trees. Yeah, something fucking funky is going on. Because this can't be right. Otherwise, I would have confirmed it. Because I had all three in here. What the frickety fruker is going on? And how is there a David Kellogg III? And no second or first. And then I got Morden's on this side, which we confirmed here. So this has to be Morden. Or somebody has to be a Morden. James Morden, Zachariah. Oh, there's Zachariah. But he's got to have an occupation. What's happening? Did they adopt? I'm confused. Frickety frickers. Yeah, I have like 70,000 different ways to say fuck. And so like from fuck you get frick. And then frickety frickers was birth of frick. It all makes perfect sense in my head. Sounds like a cereal name. Part of a complete breakfast. Yeah, something weird as shit is going on here. And I don't like it. Should I get a hint? Should I get a hint from Rubber Ducky? Oh, maybe I should do like a student thing just to lock in some. College? Okay. Good. Okay. None. Booyah. Okay, well then probably students. So let me just lock in some more. I'm gonna guess student. Okay. We could also, you know, process of elimination some of these. Okay. Until we get one. So in theory, we could we could cheat the system a little bit. Which I'm not against. Who said cheaters never prosper? Okay, so we know Catral is down here. Finally, we get a little bit here. We got one girl. Okay. Well. Maybe I have these in the wrong order? Question mark, question mark? Because now hear me out. Maybe I do. Because it's just the firstborn son. Doesn't mean the first. And then if... Because that would explain... The newspaper at the end of Speed Racer said cheaters never prosper. Well, sometimes they do. Maybe I was wrong about this the entire time. That's also possible. Like, take it away. And... Why are all my pictures gone? Take you away. Okay. Oh, because I see. We're gonna say... And I don't know her occupation. And then we're gonna do unknown name. Because that would explain the whole top secret thing. Patricia. Okay. You've never seen the movie? The movie's so good. Okay, but then that would be... I don't know what her occupation is. Okay. Oh, farmer? Owner? don't know. I don't know if that's right, but she owns the farm, so that I don't know. Okay. Maybe. I don't know if the number, I didn't actually pay attention to see if the numbers were going up. Okay, and then we don't know what happened after that. But we know we got a Cattrall. So somebody changed the last name. No idea. Okay. No idea. No idea. No idea. But, okay, okay. Hey, just taking guesses sometimes works out in our favor. Okay, so that would, I guess, make this make a little bit more sense. So maybe if we're like a Morden over here, like a James, and then then the Zachariah. And Zachariah was the president second time. And that's how we get all the Mordens on this side. And then all of a sudden, this still doesn't make sense. With Kellogg, I don't freaking know, but progress. Yeah, definite progress. Hey, you know what? Sometimes sleuths make... Do we have a picture of Zachariah? I'm trying to like lock in some. Do we have any of these have a picture of Zachariah? This one does not. Okay, so this one is the next generation, so which includes... Oh no, next generation. Oh yeah, so that would include Zachariah then. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left since to me he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one. Outvoted by my brothers. They insisted the four of us stand together, so we clumped up in the middle. So this is her and her brothers. Okay, so... Oh, and they said something... This has got to be like Ernie or something, right? They made like a really awful... awful joke about like he's the only one that like likes the candy or something, right? Or something like that. Can't remember where it was. Oh, ended up going to Zach. Okay. He's the firstborn son to the firstborn of the firstborn 5-piece. Okay, so I assumed that was okay. Okay. Oh no, Zach was, maybe he wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Yeah, awful fat joke. Finally! Oh, she was a farmer. Okay. Booyah, indeed. Oh my god, look at me making all of this progress at the towards the end. Oh my god. Okay, so that, oh, I need her occupation, so that's not, but that's locked in. That's locked in. Gang, 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 gang. I don't know if that's right, but I know that's Miracle, so I'm gonna guess that's probably his kid. Or slang. Wait, what if the rubber ducky is a hint about Ernie, or am I now overthinking everything? I mean, you probably are overthinking just a teensy bit, but I like the way your brain works. So I can't be mad. Hell yeah. Okay. Saying this boots the house down. Is there any other pictures I can? Okay, who all is in these pictures that I can? Who are in these pictures again? Debbie. Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. Wait. Debbie and then Nicole. Can I fill in? Can I fill in a little bit more before we end? Oh, I don't see a Nicole though. Oh wait, that's not Ernie. Sorry. I don't know why I'm... Who's Ernie? Where's Ernie? How is Ernie? We don't know. Okay. Thank you. I like the way your brain works too. Just keyed. Just kidding. I don't know why I keep thinking that's Ernie. Okay. Thought maybe I could like... Eli. Oh, he can't be the third. Oh my god. This has got to be Root Tree the third, or Miracle the third. Right? Oh my god. Yeah, I put in names way too quickly. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. But I thought he was a preacher still. Oh, I don't know which Nicole. I don't know, Smith. Oh wait, wife Nicole. I'm confused. No. Huh? Well, there's two Nicoles, so I guess that's, yeah. Okay, never mind. But I'll make that unknown again. Not a preacher? No? Hmm. Trying to lock in that one. Huh. Like, is this one Miracle the Third? Maybe not. Okay. Huh. Because why didn't that one ever lock in either? Huh. Okay, and then she's also got an Eli. Because there's so freaking many. And then... Oh, who's her... I just want to get the names in there, even though I put the names in a little too early sometimes. I can't remember what the last one's name is. Clancy or Edward? Wait, Clancy, Edward? Okay. I have no idea if these are in the right spot, but... I just want to try and get the names in. Well, okay then. Okay then. Well, then there's more root trees there. Who's not Jack and Christina, and then November, Tessa, and Wolf. Damn. Okay. We were pretty sure about the preacher though because of the ad, right? I'm just guessing where, because like if he's the third, doesn't he have to be another generation down, not on the same? I don't know, but it didn't confirm it. Otherwise, it'd lock it in. That's the only thing yeah. That's the only thing I'm questioning. But maybe it's not gonna do it right away. I'm confusion. I'm confusion. I don't know how these, like, the second and the third works. I have no idea. Hey, yeah, we're playing The ROOTTREES Are Dead. Although I am about to... We're gonna have to put this away for a little bit, I think. Not forever, but I mean until the next stream. But been going for 3 hours. I've hit a wall again. And because the only reason I changed it is because she mentioned night, Kate. Yeah, I'll wrap it up here so you won't miss too much. Because the what's her face, Lauren, mentions Miracle's kid, Eli M, which means it's got to be the other one. Oh, my brain hurt. There? No, that can't be. Didn't we have another, like, tie picture? Somebody with a tie? I don't know. I don't freaking know, man. Probably thinking too hard about it. Okay. Yeah, I think we've probably hit a wall, which is fine. Which is where we ended last time. We hit a little bit of a wall, and then we came back with fresh eyes. Fresh eyeballs. Yeah, I didn't think if our Miracle made it in since he's technically a 5-piece. Okay. Yeah, that was the tie wearer, I think. Yeah, so it just didn't make it was in her, like, book or something. About, like, Eli, not my brother. Or wherever it was. I love how we're calling them tie wearers. Like, it's the God, why did she have to write 2 goddamn books? Okay. No, I can't remember where. Okay. Yeah, Miracles, Eli, so... And Eli M just, like, made sense, I guess, because Eli Miracle. Cool, Dom helped me out today. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I heard about that. Nice. And I'm out of water. All right. If there's a name for one who wears a tie, but we should make it one. Okay, well, that was 3 solid hours of sleuthing, and we confirmed a lot more of this tree, which is good. I still don't know what the fuck is going on this branch of the family. Although it's making a lot more sense now that I figured out I had this dude in the wrong order the entire fucking time. And now we confirm 2 on this side. Freaking sick. Okay. Ran my Switch battery dead. And Bree ran her Switch battery dead. Well, okay. I think that's a good place. That's a good place to stop. We figured out some through process of elimination, which I think is fair. All right. So we'll pick back up on Friday. And we'll see. We'll come at it with fresh eyes. And we'll maybe fill out the rest. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe fill out the rest. I don't know. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you on Friday. Bye.